Hey there, this is Matt with Defense Innovations, and today we are going to talk about my most recent project, which was my Bravo Company SPR Mark 12 Mod 0 rifle. This is what's commonly referred to as a special purpose receiver. A lot of people think it's special purpose rifle. I guess you could consider it a special purpose rifle because it certainly is, but the designation is special purpose receiver. And this weapon was really developed out of a need in the Special Forces community of the United States military to have a quote-unquote counter sniper, squad support, recon type weapon that wasn't chambered in a 30 caliber round such as the 7.62 by 51 or the 308 Winchester, whatever you want to call it, but have something that would be built off of a standard M16, M4, AR-15 lower receiver, but then have a much better upper receiver such as this one in front of us. This project began with the Navy, from my understanding, and has spread across, the branches. This weapon I've been working on for over a year now, gathering parts and information, has now become kind of incredibly, I don't know if famous is the right word, but a little bit more in demand because it was featured and used by the SEAL team in the movie Lone Survivor. You've seen the movie. There are two Mark 12s, I believe. I know Marcus Luttrell carries one in the movie. Theirs is obviously painted tan for the environment that they're in. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a Cerakote, Duracoat, Molykote, all the different processes up there. I haven't decided if I'm going to do one of those yet. So for now I'm keeping everything black. The black rifle. That's why I like it. So we can start off by kind of going through my selections for certain things on the rifle, and hopefully we can try to make this a fairly quick video. We will not be shooting in this video. We'll save that for another day, as we live in the part of the country right now which is consumed by the polar vortex. So nothing's really accessible outside. Would just suck shooting outside right now. So let's go on, and we'll just start with the back of the rifle and work our way forward. So back here is the Magpul PRS precision rifle sniper stock, if you will, and I have it fully adjustable here. Probably can't really tell, but I'm 6'6", so I'm a bigger guy. My arms are pretty long, so I have this extended out pretty far to give me the extra distance on it. I really like this stock. This is the first PRS stock that I've ever incorporated into one of the AR builds. If you saw the prior video with the LaRue OBR, that 308 weapon did have a PRS stock on it. Moving forward, you can see my choice here was the first time I've used the Bravo Company Mod 3 pistol grip. And so far, I really like it. It's a little bit more comfortable than the Magpul equipment. Not that the Magpul equipment isn't great, it is. I mean, you see the posters all over my garage here, the workshop. That's kind of what I've been used to, is just the Magpul stuff, and I really like it. So, moving forward here, Bravo Company charging handle. This is the medium latch. We have a Knight's Armament United States Marine Corps issue flip-up sight here, which is really good. It's fully adjustable out to 600 yards, so it gives you a real nice sight picture. Coming down here, I have a Troy Industries Ambidextrous Safety. I'm a lefty. I also kind of believe that even if you are right-handed, you should install ambidextrous controls on your gun in case you're injured, or in a really bad situation, if you're shot in your dominant arm, you have to be able to use your off-dominant arm to still defend yourself. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember the name, I believe these are K&S anti-rotational pins that actually keep the trigger from or from the trigger pins from rolling or resetting. Also, while I'm on this side of the gun, you can see I have the Troy Industries Ambidextrous mag release, which goes with my Ambidextrous Safety. Again, this is a full Bravo Company gun, Bravo Company lower, Bravo Company upper receiver. Also, if you can tell here, it's a Bravo Company BCG. A real big fan of Bravo Company. I think they make excellent stuff around, just all over. I think they make great stuff. Moving into the top here, this is the Leupold Mark AR Mil Dot Mod 1 3 to 9 by 40. And it's my first time with Leupold optics. Usually the optics I run on ARs, if you've seen my previous videos, have been EOTech non-magnification, or I'll run the 3-power magnification device. So we'll kind of get to see. I mean, I like the concept of this scope. I like the reticle. I think it's very well thought out. And it's, I mean, they have an outstanding warranty. I mean, lifetime. It doesn't get much better than that. All right. Moving forward, this is the PRI carbon fiber handguard that runs the whole length here. It's a 12-inch handguard on a 18-inch barrel, and it is a 1-to-8 twist. It is stainless 410 quality grade stainless barrel. At the front I have my PRI flip up as well. I believe in the future I'm going to change at least the mount out to the LaRue quick detach mount, and I may change out the optic. I've got plenty of other guns I could put this optic on, but we'll see. We're not there yet. We just finished this build and sunk a lot of money into it, so we're gonna take it easy for a little while here. I have the Atlas Bipod here with the American Defense quick release up here. One of the things I really like about this, if you could have seen the LaRue OBR video, which I refer to a lot, there was the same bipod on here, and one of the things that I think is just really neat is that it's kind of fully adjustable. So you can bring it in, lock it, bring it up, lock it this way, depending on the position you're shooting at. If you know, whatever angle you're at, you know, if you're coming over the edge of a building or whatever you're going to be shooting at, you can really get a very comfortable position on it. I've also seen guys have one resting on whatever they're shooting off of and the other with their hand to get a real stable platform. So there's just a lot of options, and obviously the quick detach on there, you know, if something happens to it and you need to ditch it, it's real quick to get off. And last but definitely not least, on the front here is the Surefire MB556K muzzle device, compensator, brake, whatever you want to refer to it. The reason I went with the Surefire is I intend to go with the Surefire suppressor line here in the future. So I wanted to be able to have the quick detach capability with those suppressors. Oh, completely forgot. This is on the inside, so I don't ever really see it, so it kind of slips my mind. On the inside in here, I do have my standard Timney 3-pound, which is what I run in almost all my guns. If you see some of the other videos that we've done, my other Spikes, Bravo Company guns, they run on the Timney 3-pound, and I've been just really fascinated with that trigger. It's very smooth, very minimal reset, and it performs very well. Other than that, I like to run the PMag 20-round magazines in my weapon, just for clearance. It'll actually clear with a bipod. So it's actually resting on the pistol grip right now. And that just, to me, gives you a little bit more versatility. I also run the 10-round Magpul mags, just to ensure clearance. So it's, you can run the 30s in it, but unless you're standing or shooting from a rest that allows it, it gets in the way when you're trying to pivot, so I really just don't use it. So other than that, leave any questions or comments below, and we'll see This is definitely not an entry-level AR. This AR was, like I said, a long process of gathering parts and information, but I'm very happy with the outcome right now. Can't wait to get out and really put it through its paces. But yeah, like I said, it's not a beginner's AR, but you can see the muzzle device there. But it is probably, you know, one of the most accurate ARs that you're going to see out on the market right now. You can find all of these parts for the most part online. The one part I would say would be the hardest to find and potentially one of the most expensive would be the lower receiver from Bravo Company. I wanted to build a fully Bravo Company gun. Was why I waited so long to find those extra components. So that's kind of what took me as long as it did. But if you're okay with using another mil-spec receiver, then by all means use it. I mean, lower receivers are lower receivers, in my opinion, as long as they're machined properly. Yeah, you can get some crappy ones out there that are just not machined fully to spec like they claim to be, and the holes are just not as clean, the dimensions are just not within tolerance, and so things just don't fit properly. But other than that, personal opinion, again, Bravo Company all the way. I mean, stuff is just built to last, and you know, I couldn't be more happy with this build. Again, please leave any questions, comments, concerns at the bottom. Again, you can private message me, try to email me, or leave a video response if you need help finding some of these components. Other than that, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you later. This was Matt with Defense Innovations.